Hello guys, I wanted to show you kind of how I'm ending this month of working on my blanket. I did get these socks done and I'm very happy with them. And then I casted on these little shorties for kids and I'm using the same pattern that I used for the purple socks. I also really wanted to just finish caking up the blanket that I'm taking apart, and so I thought I'd get that done this week and just, have that project off my mental to-do list, because it's not like it really matters, but it has just been sitting on my desk staring at me and I'm like, all right, it's time. So I think there's a little bit of sadness because the one part I really liked on that blanket that I took apart is the heart, which is the section I'm taking apart right now in the video. And that was probably the only sad part of taking it down. And it is done. I obviously have more yarn than this, but the yarn that was used for the original blanket is now officially all caked up. I did get one of the orange squares, the first square of the next row, done over the weekend. And so now it's time to cast on the second square of that row. And I don't know, if I'll get any more squares done this month. This might be the final shot of me working on the blanket for Vlogust. So thank you guys for joining me on this journey. Oh yes, and then I caked up the last bits of that purple yarn for the tiny shorty socks so that, just so it wouldn't get knotted up, because it definitely was. It's amazing when you get to the end of a ball of yarn how loose it gets once, a ball of yarn that's been caked up. So there we go. It's all caked up. I already had used a little bit to do the cuff, but I figured I think I'm going to do the toe also in the purple. I haven't decided. Honestly, I'm trying to decide if I want to weave in the ends. It's actually what's stopping me from not doing the toe in purple. So yes, it's amazing to me how quickly children's socks knit up. I mean, honestly, these are 56 stitches and I do 60 for my own feet. So it's kind of funny. They're not aggressively smaller than mine, but the ones I do for Isaac are 72 stitches, which is what the purple socks are. So these feel very tiny compared to those. Plus, I'm doing shorties, so that just in and of itself makes it simpler. If you're having one of those days where you're like, I don't know if I want to knit a whole sock, make some shorties. And honestly, shorties are kind of some of our favorite socks. So it's not like a cop-out or anything. They're actually fun to make. Okay, that's it for today's video. Bye!